Alright guys, balance changes are live, which means the buffed Golden Knight is as well. It got a very big buff in the last set of balance changes. What's interesting is they call it a rework, but it's pretty obvious that it's a big buff because it's able to dash backwards, and that's in most scenarios going to be better. I mean, unless maybe there's a circumstance where you definitely want it to dash forward, but think of it. It being able to dash backwards is going to be so clutch in so many scenarios, especially defensively, I feel like, because maybe you want to play, and wow, this guy just goes Expo here so aggressively. My goodness, man. A couple seasons ago, Expo finished #1 in the world, and I feel like there's been a return, a big surge of popularity of it. Just a lot of people running it from what I've seen. But anyway, what I was going to say is think of it like if you're using it defensively now, you can use it to defend a defensive goblin barrel, and it can actually dash backwards, which is really nice. You can use it maybe if there's like royal hogs and it'll go on all of them. I don't know if it's going to change interactions in terms of recruits because it doesn't, I don't know if it's going to be able to dash on like every single one of them or it's like get more insane dashes. But either way, it's just going to be so much better than what it was before. Or like, let's say someone was defending the Golden Knight, right? You have a Golden Knight coming in on offense, like with the E-Giant, for example, or the Goblin Drill. People would be for going for like goblins behind it because they knew it couldn't dash backwards, but now it's going to dash backwards and kill them. So it's just going to be like an insane amount of scenarios where you're going to be able to really take advantage of the buff. And I'm calling it right now. I feel like it's not going to be the worst champion in the game anymore. I feel like now it's going to be like maybe the Mighty Miner, maybe the... what else potentially? I don't even know. It's definitely not going to be the best champion in the game, especially with the Archer Queen and the Boss Bandit being as good as they are. I feel like now it's going to be like an average champion, or potentially not the worst, and at the bare minimum, going to be viable in certain decks, especially control decks, beatdown decks, where it, of course, already shines. So, of course, this was going to be pretty easy because, you know, we're in League 1, season just started, for goodness sake, so we're not going to be getting, the best opponents in the world. Let's just go ahead and dash and take out the archers. Oh, wow, going to take out the Fire Spirit as well, but because of the booster after this win, we're actually going to go ahead and get all the way up to League 2, which is nice, so maybe we'll have a little bit of a more competitive match, maybe not super duper competitive. Do you guys, beginning of the season, would you prefer me to play at 9,000 trophies or League 1? Because I know pretty much everyone prefers Path of Legends, but when it's like the lower leagues, like I don't really know. I mean, maybe that's a little bit debatable, but definitely let me know. But either way, we're going to pick up a very nice 3-crown. I could also see E-Giant being very good because the Lightning guys, I forgot if I already mentioned this, is able to take out the Evolved Witch, even when she's at the maximum amount of health. So the Lightning going to be a bit even better than it already was, because Lightning is already, for a while, I feel like it's been one of the best spells in the game. And now it's going to be like one of the best counters to the Evo Witch, because when she heals herself up from her own skeletons, the Lightning deals just enough damage now after the Evo Witch. I believe it was a 4% health nerf what it got. It was like 4 6%, something like that. But either way, going to be enough now. By the way, if you guys are not subscribed, definitely subscribe. I would really appreciate that. My goal is to hit 200,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and if you guys help to make that happen, I would really, really appreciate that. I believe like 70% of people that are watching, like the watch time from people, are from people not subscribed, which is crazy to think. So, okay, we're going to get the King Tower activated here, and we're already off to a very nice start. Another person using the Tesla, the Zappies are actually a very good counter to the E-Giant, so we're going to have to work our way around that. Zappies as well as the Tesla, but the Golden Knight, on the other hand, going to be very good against the Zappies, and then he's also going to go in for the recruits as well, which I feel like the Golden Knight gets some solid value against, so really going to try to take advantage of that if we are able to. Going for Golden Knight here, and we'll see what he wants to do. I don't know if we just want to dash here, potentially. Let's just go ahead and do it to take out the recruits quicker. Ooh, maybe it would have been good to wait, but that's all right. When you're going to get another opportunity, I swear, we're going to get the Golden Knight on top of the tower this match with a nice ability, maybe a tornado as well. Wait, can we actually... What? What? Bro, what was that? Mem. Oh my gosh, I should have popped it earlier, but yeah, the Zappies like reset it. I don't even think I got refunded the elixir or anything for that. That was a bit tragic, I'm not gonna lie. So the cannon is going to... What do we actually... I'm just gonna NATO this. That was a bit sloppy, the defense. I feel like I could have actually gone in for a lightning there Dang, for a League 2 player, this guy's actually playing somewhat decent, but we had a couple unfortunate things happen, especially that Golden Knight not dashing adequately, but I think we can definitely still win this one. He's going to go in for the Evo Recruits. Let's just go in for the Evo Bomber here, and then maybe go guards to protect it so it can dash on everything, or bounce on everything, excuse me, not dash. What am I saying? Okay, can we get this to go... Hey, there we go. That's what I'm saying, man. That's really good stuff over there. Let's cycle a Phoenix. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets aggressive and wants to go in for a balloon. He's not going to. I was kind of prepping for it, though. He didn't, though. He just spent a lot there. That kind of was, especially with the log, a bit of an overcommitment. Let's just get the Golden Knight going here, and then maybe we could try to get a nice tornado, potentially. Let's go ahead and do this, and then ability. And, oh my gosh, man, that Golden Knight ability went crazy. Holy cow, bro. Golden Knight on top of the tower. We got to get a bomber going here, and that is going to be GG. I feel like that's not a super-duper easy matchup, even though we do have the tornado, of course, for the balloon. I feel like he's just got a lot of good counters to the E-Giant, but luckily we were able to win that one. So let's go into game 3 here. We're against the boss. Okay, so boss against the boss. Let's see who comes out on top. And we got the Golden Knight in cycle. I think I'm just going to... Okay, he is going to go in for the drill, so we can go Golden Knight here. And I feel like the Golden Knight could actually be a nicer counter to the drill as well, because now, like, let's say you go Golden Knight in front, and you're trying to, like, predict the drill, and you know how it, like, can't dash backwards, but, like, now it might be, like, better suited for, like, dashing backwards on the goblins, potentially. I don't know for sure, but that's just, like, kind of my guess. Let's actually just go cannon like this, because I don't want the boss bandit to dash on it, so I feel like it's better, and we are going to be able to successfully take her out. I feel like that was pretty decent over there. And let's just go ahead and E-Giant in the back, and then from there, see what he wants to do. He's going to go Executioner. So, if he's got a building, this could be a little tricky, but our Lightning could get nice value on top of the Xe as well as the building. He might have a P.E.K.K.A. If he's got a P.E.K.K.A. too, that's going to make things kind of challenging, of course, but it's unlikely he does, especially with the Boss Bandit. That would be a very expensive deck. So, okay, he's just going to NATO. He kind of NATO'd early, but I feel like it wasn't a bad... Ooh, he does have a building. That's a little bit unfortunate. I was kind of hoping he didn't have that, but of course he does. So let's see what we'll do here. Go for the Golden Knight, and let's just pop the ability. And as you can see, there we go, the nice little dash over there to take out that Xe. And we're looking okay. I think this is going to be like a little bit challenging, especially if he plays well, but definitely very, very winnable, of course, especially with us having the Lightning, allowing us to be able to break through the cannon if we need to. And let's see what he wants to do here. So we got the guards in cycle. We got the Evo Bomber. I'd say let's just go E-Giant and then see what he does from there. We've got to be a little bit cautious here. Let's just go Bomber. I was maybe going to go guards, but I think it's better to save them. And that works okay. Maybe he'll try to get the King activated against the Evo Bomber, so we do got to watch out for that. He goes in for an Xe. Okay, let's just go like this and... Okay, nice Lightning over there. That was actually really solid. He's going to go Boss Bandit. Let's just, like, NATO that and then pop the ability. Nice! That's going to dash on top of everything. That's going to be really good damage. I'm surprised he didn't NATO. Like, I'm genuinely kind of surprised he didn't NATO there. Maybe he didn't anticipate that doing as much damage as it did. He's switching lanes. He's going in this lane. And, okay, that ability by him kind of didn't do much there. We could just go E-Giant. I feel like we're going to be able to overwhelm him. This is looking really solid. We got the Lightning ready for the cannon if he does choose to play that. But he's going to go for an Xe first. Ooh. Oh, wow, we can actually hit everything. I can't believe it. I did not expect us to be able to hit everything, but we are able to. The Lightning has just got, like, a massive radius. And, let's see. Can we somehow get this Golden Knight on top of the tower? Oh, my gosh! Did they also buff the Golden Knight's dash range? It kind of feels like it sometimes, because I swear, like, I feel like we're just getting better dashes than before, but... Man, the buff is just really paying off. But either way, that's going to be another nice win. 3 wins in a row. Of course, we're very low, but either way, still satisfying to play the buff Golden Knight. Definitely going to be better. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a like. Subscribe if you guys are not subscribed already. You can use credit code BOSS to support me in any Super Soul game. And thanks again. Until next time, guys.